Hello my loves, how are you doing today? I hope that you're good, that you, your family and your loved ones are happy and safe. So I'm going back to you today with another pick card reading, and in this reading it's going to be all about your future pregnancy. So it doesn't matter if you already have kids or not. We're gonna inquire about you experiencing your next pregnancy. So we're gonna look into two aspects of this particular question. First of all, how is the consumption is going to be like, and how the experience overall is going to be like, and also what is the reaction, what is going to be the reaction of your spouse or your future spouse when the news is going to be revealed to you. Okay. So I wanted to make the analogy of having a bun in the oven, and you have three sorts of buns to choose from. So the first one, which is the first option, is pita bread. The second one is a milk bun, a milk bread. The third one is whole wheat bread. So make your choice or choices, the one that you feel most, that you feel called the most to. And of course, if you would like to have more time so that you can meditate on the options and pick one, two, or whatever you feel like choosing, you can just pause the video and meditate on the three options and make your choice. And so for me, I'm gonna start right away with the first option, which is the pita bread. Hello my dear, option number one. So if you have chosen the first option or this pita bread, welcome guys to your reading. And first of all, I wanted to give you some informations or maybe some messages in regards to this particular option that you have chosen. And first of all, I made this myself. This is this is homemade. And the first messages that I'm getting in regards to this particular information is that you're going to be already married when this pregnancy is going to come about, or you are going to be already in a very stable relationship with your spouse. So it's not that you're going to be like just dating or starting to know each other and then it's gonna surprise you in any kind of way. But even if you are not married, which is something that I see for most of you, you're already going to be married. If not, you are going to be in a very long-term relationship, as in marriage. If it's something that you would want to be in, it's going to be only a matter of time. You might even have already had that talk, that maybe chosen a date for your marriage, but in any ways, you're going to be already in your home. And the second thing that I wanted to tell you is that because this particular bun that I have chosen for your option is a little bit fluffy and it looks delicious, and so you are going to be like someone that would experience this pregnancy glow up. So everyone is going to be complimenting you on how you look. You're gonna look gorgeous when you're gonna be pregnant. And also the other options, I have put in them like right next to me, and my cat loves bread. So he's trying to reach out so that he can get a bite. Okay, so let's continue. So as I have told you, you're going to be one of the lucky ones that is going to be experiencing like a total glow up when you're gonna be like pregnant. And also it is something that you would want to do like afterwards, especially if it is your first pregnancy. You would want afterwards to have maybe a second or a third one, because it's going to be overall a very beautiful and a very fulfilling experience. And what I can tell you also, because it is round, I see that there are going to be lots of people around you, people that are going to be helping you, giving you compliments, and also being there when you need them. So you're gonna get lots of support, and overall I see it as a very beautiful... You want some bread? I know that you do, but wait a moment. Wait. Oh. I knew that this was gonna happen, because my cat goes crazy for bread. Wait. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, there are going to be lots of happy times, lots of laughter, And I see that especially if because I feel that for some of you, maybe your future spouse is going to be traveling a lot for work. I see that they might make it a priority to maybe slow things down and to be around you as much as they can. And but I see at least that there is going to be one or two people that are going to be visiting you like almost every day. Maybe telling you or maybe asking you if there is anything that you need, if they can help you with anything. But I see that like no wonder that you're going to be wanting to have like more kids afterwards, because it is going to be a very beautiful experience. And also what I wanted to tell you is that there are certain parts of your body that are going to be accentuated, and you're gonna feel very, very feminine, and it's very normal because with, you know, hormones and all that. So yeah, and you're gonna feel desired and desirable in general. And also when it comes to your sexual like energy, it's going to be also accentuated big time. So let's get right now into the reaction of your future spouse. So how are they gonna react to you being pregnant? How are they gonna react? So how are they gonna react to your pregnancy? Yes, it's time to step up. They're gonna feel like I don't know why they're gonna feel a sense of achievement. So maybe it's something that they have always wanted to experience. They have this is the kind of person that it doesn't matter if they're going to be like male or female as in their genders, but this is someone that have always dreamed about of being a parent. This is like since almost like since their early age, they always wanted to be a parent. They always wanted to have a big family. And you can see in here with this judgment card, there are so many people around. They wanted this big family. They wanted this very healthy, beautiful big family around them, so that they can have lots of family time. Like this is a family man or a family woman, it really doesn't matter, because in here I see the King of Pentacles, which is pretty masculine card to get. But also in the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Cups, which is they're gonna feel ecstatic. They're gonna feel like yes, this is everything that I have been dreaming about, and now it's becoming true. It's almost like the universe has maybe answered my prayers. Maybe they are like someone that have looked like for so long for a good partner, for actually someone that is reliable, someone that they can start a family with, and just to be with you and have this almost possibility, or allowing themselves to have a family that is stable and that is like having a home. It's everything that they have always dreamed about. So it is definitely a very good positive news for them. Yes, and they're gonna look at you as very almost sexy. Like I got that message already, if I remember. Like, you're gonna feel desired and desirable. They're gonna look at you as the most gorgeous, beautiful woman that they have ever laid their eyes on, because in here again there is a very strong contrast of masculine and feminine. It doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman, but I see that you're gonna be definitely in your feminine like energy. And why I said that it doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman, because I see that even if you are willing, as an example, to adopt as a man, this is something that you would want to do, or maybe something that you are going to be suggesting. So if you are a man watching and you are in a homosexual connection or relationship, and you would want to marry a man in the future, I see that you are the one that is going to be suggesting suggesting this idea, or maybe suggesting that it is the right time for you to adopt a kid, or maybe even to look for kind of solutions so that you can have a biological kid, and look for like a surrogate. Is it the right word? I'm not sure, but you are the one that is going to be giving the news to your future spouse, and they're gonna be like, this is everything that I have always wished for. At the bottom of the deck we have the King of Swords, and with this combination of cards I see that they're going to be very observant and very careful when it comes to how you feel, everything that you do. Is there maybe an activity, especially with the Queen of Wands, is there an activity that is going to be maybe facilitating the conception, but with this combination of cards I see that they're going to be very present, and also very active in being in service to you, and also very communicative. Especially I see that your most steamy, most beautiful sexual times are going to be when you're gonna be pregnant. Okay. So let's get 2 more cards. Building blocks. So yeah, they're gonna feel like, yes, my life actually is I'm growing as a person. Yes, I'm right now, it's almost like they're gonna feel like almost that they have leveled up in some kind of way, or maybe that their life have moved one step ahead. This is really what I see, but at the same time it's gonna trigger lots of it's gonna trigger something in them, like for them to actually step up, for them to actually like be there when they are needed, and be the person that is going to be giving you exactly what you need, especially during the pregnancy. And you can see in here, especially in this card, there is this pedestal and there is this woman in here. They're gonna put you definitely on a pedestal, but what I see with all those blocks that are almost building this tower, I see that they're gonna be very giving, not only with like money or maybe with material things, but also with their affection, with their words, with their like care, and there's going to be lots of hugging and lots of physical touch, especially during your pregnancy. So number 28 could be significant for you, so you might get pregnant at 28, or there is something that is related to the number 28 in general. So you might conceive your child in the month of February or August. A change in the wind, yes, a beautiful change. And this is exactly how they're gonna feel and what they're gonna feel. They're gonna feel that, yes, right now, like I'm not at that step, or maybe at that stage of my life right now, and I'm in a whole different universe and I'm loving it. So yeah, I see that it is going to be really a life-changing experience for them. And if there was maybe any kind of what's the word? It's almost like at the beginning when you're gonna be together, yes, there's going to be lots of fun, you're gonna enjoy each other, but it's gonna transform into a whole different dynamic between the both of you. Definitely with this number 1 and 2, there is going to be lots of balancing between you and your future spouse, and also lots like even your communication, the way that you're gonna communicate towards each other is gonna definitely change after you're gonna get pregnant, or like right away, like when you're gonna actually maybe tell them, or when you're gonna receive this news. Especially if your future spouse might be someone that is not very communicative, or that does not show their emotions too often, I see that it is definitely gonna change. So one more card. Yes, this is what I, yeah, communication, and you can see that from now on we're always going to be on the same page. This is really what I'm hearing, especially if maybe you had certain like different views on maybe what you would want to do, or where you would want to go. I see that there's might be a change, or maybe yes, because I got that right at the beginning, that your future spouse might be called maybe to travel for work. There is going to be a beautiful compromise that you're gonna come up with, like the both of you, but definitely communication is going to be solidified after like you being pregnant, and even afterwards in your relationship in general. So that was your future spouse's reaction. And now let's look into the pregnancy and how is it going to be like. So how is your pregnancy going to be like? How is the pregnancy going to be like? How is the pregnancy going to be like? King of Cups, Strength, Two of Swords. At the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Swords. So yeah, Six of Swords is all about movement, and I see that your person, there's someone I'm hearing also that they are very active, but it's almost like this kind of environment, new environment that you're going to be in, is gonna slow them down a little bit, and almost they're gonna go on a contemplation mode. And I'm hearing for some of you, they might even like experience some kind of lots of aha moments, like lots of things about themselves, because I see that they're going to be very much willing to look for new information, look like go through the internet, buy books, read books about how things are gonna go, and they're going to be the one that is the most knowledgeable for sure. So if you have any kind of doubts, if you don't know which way to go, I see that they're going to be the one that is giving you the right information, that are going to be giving you advice, and I see them as very, very much present in your during your pregnancy, because the first card that we got is the King of Cups, so they might be a water sign. And also what I see is that it's almost them, like your pregnancy, when you're gonna think about it afterwards, there is a big part that is related to your future spouse when you're gonna think about it, even like 5 or 10 years afterwards, or when you're gonna talk about your pregnancy as an example to your future child. You're gonna tell them like your father was so present, was so nice, was so caring, and it's always something, or maybe those times are always I look back at them with lots of like with warm heart, and like you're gonna build so many beautiful loving memories when you're gonna be when you're gonna be pregnant afterwards. So with this force, I see that you're going to be very strong. I see that everything is going to be going just fine, but if there is anything that you would need maybe like a second opinion, I see that especially with those people in here, I see that there's going to be someone that is professional, that is basically going to be consulting you, going to be giving you the right information. Your doctor is going to be a good one. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but they're going to be giving you just exactly what you need. And yeah, and also with this like almost a projector in here, I see that you're going to be in the spotlight. Like everyone is going to talk about this pregnancy, everyone is going to be talking about you, how are you doing, lots of people calling you. And I don't know if for your future spouse or for you, it is going to be like the first child in the whole family, or there is something very special when it comes to this particular child that you're gonna have, because people are gonna be like looking forward to like your next consultation, and they're going to be calling you. How did it go? Is there anything that you need help with? So I see lots of support, which is absolutely beautiful. And one of the most important things that a pregnant woman actually needs is most and foremost emotional and psychological support. So how is your pregnancy going to be like? So I see that you might have your child a little sooner, maybe not 9 months, like from 8 to 9 months. Maybe 1 week earlier, maybe 2 weeks earlier. But it is going to be in the right period of you conceiving. So snow, silence. So with this card, especially with the snow, I see that you might conceive your child when it's going to be cold, so during the winter times. And also with this snow and silence, you're gonna enjoy lots of peace of mind. Maybe you're gonna go on some kind of a retreat, especially if you're gonna have, maybe you and your future spouse, you might have a second house, or maybe like a holiday home where you're gonna go and just enjoy the nature. There's going to be lots of nature surrounding you, and people are actually gonna even travel so that they can visit you, or at least have maybe I'm hearing an hour of like a car drive so that they can reach where you're gonna be. But and with this rabbit, it almost looks a bit like within the background. I just noticed it. I have never noticed it actually in this card. There's going to be lots of sexy times. Okay, so yeah, let's get some more cards. So how is the pregnancy going to be like? The the young bride, and it says in here a compromising situation, and yeah. So what I see in here is that especially because there are those chains on your body, I see that when your body is gonna change, that's why I have told you like at the beginning that you are gonna have or maybe receive lots of compliments, and you're gonna feel desired and desirable in general. Why? Because during those changes there are lots of people around you that are going to be complimenting you, that are going to be giving you positive affirmations, that are going to be like emotionally supporting you. That's why it's not going to be that difficult for you to go through that process, because you're gonna have already that support and that encouragement for people, like for family, friends, and especially from your future spouse. So please do not like think too much about how your body is gonna change. And even if you do, even if you're gonna communicate that and express that, you're gonna feel like it doesn't really matter, because I have so much love around me. It doesn't really matter. So let's get one more card. So with this card in here, because it's facing your north, and what I see most importantly is that you're gonna feel like your life is actually going towards the right direction. You're gonna feel like this is something that actually is pushing me forward. It's almost like the same energy that your future spouse is going to be in. Very positive change, and this is what you're gonna feel throughout your experience of being pregnant. So all in all, I see that it is going to be a positive experience. Yes, it is overall, like in general, pretty challenging experience to go through, but you're gonna be very strong. Everyone is going to be around you to give you support, to give you word of encouragement and positive affirmations. So this is everything that everyone really can wish for, and I'm seeing like definitely for your next pregnancy is going to be a very, very beautiful one. So let's give you one additional card. And if you are not subscribed yet, maybe think about subscribing and also hitting the notification button, because I'm going to be sharing many videos in the future. And if you would want to get notified, make sure to do that. So let me give you one last card. Protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So my dear, if being pregnant or having kids is something that you have always wished for and always dreamed about, it is something that is going to happen. Please keep the faith, and also do not integrate any kind of worry or any kind of negative thoughts around this beautiful experience, because I see that it is going to be beautiful and positive, and please only think about it in that manner. So this is what I see for you, my dear option number one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, my dear option number two. So if you have chosen the second option, or the milk bread, welcome guys to your reading. And I wanted to give you some first messages from the option that you have chosen, and then afterwards we're gonna look into some additional cards. But what I wanted to tell you is that first of all, your future child, your next child, is going to be very healthy. You're gonna give birth to a very healthy baby boy. I'm hearing a boy, so maybe your next child is going to be a boy. It doesn't matter if again it's going to be your first child or just your next child, but I see your next pregnancy, you're gonna give birth to a very healthy and very, very beautiful little baby boy. So I see also with this milk bread that during your pregnancy, like your chest area is going to be very much plumped, and you're gonna love it. And also like your body is going to be looking like very good, very healthy. So and I see as well that with this milk you're gonna be very well nourished. You're gonna make sure so that you can eat well, especially if you have trouble maybe to eat enough or maybe to eat properly. I see that there's going to be some changes that you're gonna implement so that you can eat some healthy food and nourish yourself, and that's why like your future baby is going to be so healthy. And also even when it comes to their weight, there might be a little like quite a healthy baby. Okay, so let's get some cards so that we can get, first of all, what is the reaction of your future spouse when they're gonna know that you are pregnant. So what is the reaction? So how are they gonna react? So how are they gonna react, please? 10 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. So King of Pentacles, obviously. So what I can tell you, my dear, is that it's a beautiful and a little bit sad, and if you can actually maybe understand them a little bit, it is going to be easier for them, because they might go through a little bit of like reality check, especially when it comes to what they're doing in their life and how they are operating. And it is really, really gonna transform the way that they look into themselves, like the way that they look towards you. And what I see also is that it's gonna put them off of balance. It could be an unexpected pregnancy. It's not something that they're gonna experience, like that they're gonna expect. But what I see most importantly is that I'm hearing, I want to step up, I want to step up, I want to be there, I want to actually give you everything that I can give. And they're gonna put themselves into work, they're gonna work so that they can provide, so that they can be of service to you and of your family in general. So it is really is going to be giving them a reality check. And when you're gonna actually give them, I see that most for the most part, or maybe for many of you, it's gonna be you that is going to be giving them that news, and they're gonna almost be in shock. And it's not about the pregnancy, it's not about you being pregnant. It doesn't matter if you're even like trying to get pregnant. I'm gonna give you an example. If you are like when you're gonna be married, just an example. And even for some of you, if you are trying to conceive, if you know already that you are trying to conceive, and when the news is gonna come about, it's gonna shock them a little bit. Even if you are trying to actually have a child, it's gonna do something inside of them. They're gonna be willing to do a lot to maybe reassess their lives. Oh my goodness, now there is a child on the way, I need to step up, I need to put my life in check, and also see what I can do. How can I change my circumstances? How can I maybe create more income for my family? So I see that they're going to be quite stressed about it, because it's some kind of news that is going to be triggering something inside of them. And especially I'm seeing for some of you, maybe when they were kids, maybe in their childhood, maybe there was one parent that was a little bit absent when they were growing up, and it's not something that they would want to repeat. It's always something that comes into their mind. I want to be there when my child is going to be welcomed into this world. I want to be the one that is going to be protecting them, that is going to be willing to provide anything that they need. And this is a beautiful kind of energy. But please, if they're gonna have maybe a shocked face, or it's not about the pregnancy, it's just that something is gonna click inside of them, and it's going to be proposing them also to level up in many aspects of their lives. So let's get some more cards. Regeneration, look at that. Yes, this is exactly what I have been talking about. And also number 46 could be significant. It could be number 4 or number 6 or number 46. So you might conceive your child in the month of April or June. One more card, please. One more card. Okay. Yin. So yeah, with this regeneration and yin in reverse, yin is all about like this energy of receiving, this energy of being a little bit passive more than to be active. So this is what they're gonna change. It's a whole, and you can see with this volcano, it's like they're gonna have a very like strong pulse of energy, so that they, if as an example, even in your relationship, maybe at the beginning they're going to be a little bit passive, they're not going to be exchanging many words with you, or maybe they're going to be the ones that are pretty much observing and not really active when it comes to your relationship. But it is going to be changing, especially when this child is going to be, when the announcement of this child is going to be revealed, as in you are pregnant, and now we are not just you and me, or just you and me and our kids that we already have, but there is a new child that is going to be entering and being part of our family. And this is really is going to be changing the game for them. It's going to be like triggering a very big change inside of your future spouse. So let's get one more card. So I'm hearing for some of you, they might also say like, oh my god, oh my god, and you might you might take it the wrong way. I'm just telling you that it has nothing to do with the actual pregnancy, it's all like it has everything to do with them. They're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be a parent, oh my goodness, oh my god. But it has nothing to do with the pregnancy, as I have told you. Even if it's something that you have been trying to have, or maybe trying to do in the future, they are still going to be shocked a little bit with the news. Stranger in distance. So what I can tell you from here, especially with those two hands that are reaching out towards each other, and with this globe, and you can see in here there is this globe in here as well. I see that this pregnancy in general is going to be pushing you towards each other way more than before. And especially if maybe you have been maybe as an example, you are married and you cannot, as an you cannot find a solution so that you can be in the same space, especially if you're gonna start as being in a long-term relationship. I see that this pregnancy is going to be pushing you towards each other, and you're gonna find a way so that you can be in the same space. It's either one is going to be traveling towards the other person, or vice versa, you or your person, but definitely it's going to be almost closing the gap between the both of you. So if there are any kind of distance, even emotionally, that is going to be between the both of you, like before, I'm seeing like a distance that is getting smaller and smaller between the both of you. So this is what I see when it comes to your future spouse's reaction. And now let's look into the actual pregnancy and see how is it going to be for you. So how is the pregnancy going to be like for you? So how is it going to be like? The Chariot. So I see that also with this bun, I got that message at the beginning. It's funny that right now it came out with this card as well. And the message that I have heard for you is that you might be like a person that has a very big belly, and it shows. Like it's not like you're not going to be the type of person that is going to be like 4 months or 3 months, and not everybody is gonna notice that. Your belly is really going to be very visible. So let's get some more cards. And also because the Chariot is a Cancer card, I see that you're gonna be like most of the time you're gonna be at home, or you're gonna be near the home, or maybe if you're gonna go out, you're just gonna use your car, or maybe your future spouse or someone that's just going to be with you is going to be taking you places. So there's not going to be lots of physical activity when you're gonna be pregnant. And also because here you can see there is a kitchen, so there's going to be lots of homemade you're gonna enjoy lots of homemade meals. So you might be there might be a person that is going to be helping you maybe prepare all your meals, but I see that for the most part you're gonna eat homemade food. And with this Hermit, yes, not a lot of physical activity. You might also just walk, not do something that is very harsh. And also when it comes to your home environment, you're gonna get help from your future spouse. You're not going to be called, as an example, to do the housework, or maybe to do certain things that are too tiring for you. And also you might live near like a park, or somewhere where you can just walk for 5 minutes, and you're gonna be in a very beautiful natural environment. So you might live near a park, or maybe there's going to be lots of greenery that is surrounding you. You're gonna enjoy some peace of mind for sure. Lots of walking in nature, also lots of meditation. I see that you're gonna meditate a lot when you're gonna be pregnant, but I see generally speaking lots of peace of mind, and also you're gonna be very well nourished. The Emperor, and with this card, and in here it says the King of Wands. With this card, I see that you might be moving into, if you are not married, if you're not going to be married when you're gonna be pregnant, I see that you are the one that is going to be moving in your future spouse's house, or maybe you're gonna even go to a family house or somewhere where like far from the city, from the pollution. I see that you're gonna be quite in a secluded area, but you in a very good way. It's not like that you're gonna feel like you're isolated or anything of the sort, but you're gonna enjoy your peace of mind, and you're gonna enjoy this very tranquil and calm environment. And also I see in here that they might build something, or maybe they might already think about, oh, I need to buy this for my child, I need to do this for my child. So they might decorate your baby's room, they might buy lots of toys. They're going to be very excited so that they can maybe buy some entertainment items or tools so that you can enjoy them as well as your child. And there's going to be lots of playful times when you're going to be pregnant. So let's get some additional cards. Cleansing, storm, definitely. So I see that for you as well, this pregnancy is gonna come about as maybe a time for you to have a talk with yourself. How are you eating, especially when it comes to your habits, as in if you're like eating not some foods that contain chemicals or not, that are not very good for you. That's why I got like homemade foods. So it's time for you to cleanse your body. You're gonna make sure so that everything that you eat is very much clean and well prepared, and that is you're gonna feel like it really nourishes your body. You're gonna drink lots of water, and also when it comes to your body, you're gonna take care of it even more than before. I'm seeing very much as in you're gonna integrate some routines that you didn't do even when you were not pregnant, as in having some face masks, or even some hair masks, doing your nails, waxing, anything really that you feel like I'm almost like cleansing myself, and I can see myself as in more I can see myself I don't know what I'm hearing, soft. So there is this soft part of you that is very much going to be resurfacing. I don't know if right now you are working a lot and you're not taking care really much, very much about your body, but I see that it is really going to be a priority for you when you're going to be pregnant. So let's get some additional cards. And also with this King of Wands, and you can see this fire in this card, I see that passion between the both of you is going to be accentuated. And I got that also for the first pile, which is very good, but this is beautiful to know, and this is good to know, as in your future spouse is going to be very much excited just to see you, and you're going to enjoy some passionate times during your pregnancy. interior truth. So this is, it's not only when it comes to your future spouse, but it's also when it comes to you. So you're definitely gonna have lots of clarity, and with this interior truth, this card, you're gonna look at yourself and at your life, at your circumstances with a very different view. You're gonna be willing maybe to change certain habits that maybe you have been reluctant into looking into before, or maybe changing or implementing some improvements in your life. This is a very, very powerful change that you're gonna experience, not only you, but both of you in your couple, in your relationship. You're gonna be almost like reunited together with this news. So I see that you might start as being in a long-term relationship, and this is actually almost going to be triggering you to make this decision to be in the same space. And with this clarity and purity, again, it gave me the message of you cleansing yourself, going through detoxification, total detoxification of your life, not only your body, but also when it comes to your thoughts, when it comes to the way that you look at yourself, that you look at your life. And it is really is going to be a very transformative and powerful experience for you. And also with this Hermit, because in here it's like the card number 9, you're gonna have your child in its right time, like after 9 months, and everything is gonna go smoothly. And also what I see in here is that during your pregnancy, maybe when you're gonna be pregnant, when you're gonna when it's gonna be the time for you to conceive your child, maybe you are going to be how can I explain that? You're gonna go to the hospital as an example and be there maybe for 3 or 4 days before the actual so you're not gonna rush into it, as in you're gonna be in your home and then you're gonna feel like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have my child like right now. And I see that it's going to be not rushed. I see that you're gonna go and pack your things very calmly and go to the hospital and then having your child. So wow, interior alchemy, mastery, spiritual renewal. So you might, like the both of you, it doesn't matter if you already went through maybe a spiritual awakening or if you are right now in a spiritual journey, because you might already know that like we don't go through just one spiritual awakening in our whole life, but we go through multiple ones, and you are definitely going to be experiencing some sort of spiritual awakening, like both you and your future spouse. And it says in here rejuvenation, and also like mastery and spiritual renewal are very much highlighted when it comes to those keywords. So the number 5 is definitely that of change. Number 0 also, it's almost like the full, this is a new beginning for you and your future spouse, but it is definitely going to be a beginning on the right foot, as in both of you are going to be having your mind or making the best out of this experience, and also making the right changes and implementing the right improvement so that your family could be in the best kind of environment in general. So let me give you lastly one more card. Is there anything that you need to know about your pregnancy? And I wanted also to let you know that I'm gonna be sharing many picker cards in the future, so if you would want to know when a new video is gonna be shared, you can just subscribe and hit the notification button. And let's get one last card for you. Okay, this one. Come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. Coming together. This experience, this pregnancy that you're gonna be experiencing in the future is going to be almost like reconnecting you together in a very different way. So There is no such a thing as a perfect relationship. It simply does not exist. There is no such a thing as me being in a perfect connection with someone, but there is always room for improvement. And this like experience, this pregnancy is definitely going to be implementing a very beautiful improvement inside of you individually, but also when it comes to you to being together in a relationship. So this is what I see for you, my dear option number 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, my dear option number 3. So if you have chosen the third option or this whole wheat bread, welcome guys to your reading. And first of all, I wanted to give you some messages that I have heard when it comes to this particular option that you have chosen. And I see most definitely that nutrition and health in general is going to be the center or maybe the focus when it's during your pregnancy. So you're gonna really take care of yourself. You're gonna eat very healthy, you're gonna eat clean, and also take your supplements, go to the gym. And I see also lots of professional assistance, so you might have a coach or maybe a nutritionist that you consult in a very regular basis when it comes to monitoring everything that you eat, your weight, and also the physical activity. Is this something that is going to be suiting you depending on which stage you're going to be in during your pregnancy? But what I have heard as well, it's not something that is going to be difficult for you. I don't see any difficulty. It's almost like it's something very natural to you. You're gonna be very motivated. It's almost like you're maybe the person that is going to be giving you advice is going to be telling you like to slow it down. You don't have to do all of this, or you just going to need to maybe relax a little bit when it comes to the way that you eat, or maybe what kind of activities that you're going to be doing. But I see that especially if right now or before the pregnancy you're gonna have maybe a little bit of trouble to keep a schedule, I see that it is gonna definitely change. So let's get some messages now when it comes to your future spouse and how are they gonna react when you're gonna know that you're pregnant. So let's look into their reaction. So their reaction, please, when it comes to your pregnancy. Their reaction. Oh, those are way too many. Okay. Yes, and because those two came actually together, I'm gonna give you the message that I'm hearing. And Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So maybe when you're gonna be when you're gonna be married, especially at the early stages of your relationship, or maybe after 1 month or 2 months of you being married or being together, but I see lots of commitment. So I see definitely that you're going to be in a committed relationship before this pregnancy is gonna come about. But what I see most importantly is that it's not something that you're gonna expect. So this pregnancy is not something that you're gonna expect. And it's also like because you're gonna already have that talk, as in, yes, it might be a good idea for us to be pregnant maybe after 1 year, or maybe after even, like I'm hearing here, like 4 years for some of you. You might want maybe to wait to have maybe certain things in your life, or maybe to move into a different place, or like invest in your future home. Let me just change this one. Very fast. Okay. Where is my lighter? Sorry, give me a moment. So yeah, and what I was saying is that it's going to be like for most of you, it's going to be unexpected, like this pregnancy. Maybe you're going to be at a stage in your life where both of you are going to be very much focused on your career, very much focused on making that money, having some money aside also to invest in your future home. But yeah, it is going to be a very unexpected news for the both of you, because in here I see that from both sides really. And with this Ace of Swords, maybe you're just gonna sit down and like see the reality of things as the way that it is, and then implement the right changes so that you can welcome this baby and this new child, like this new add-on in your family, in the best possible ways. So let's get some more cards. Okay. So how is the reaction of your future spouse is going to be? How are they gonna react? New life, yeah. It is it's gonna change their life in many ways, but it's almost like they need they're gonna feel like you need, like the both of you, this is really mutual. This is an energy of you and your future spouse. I know that we are right now inquiring most importantly about how they are gonna feel, but I see that both of you are gonna feel the same way. You're gonna sit down and then maybe reassess your plans. If you have already made some plans beforehand, it's time for you to just sit down and then rethink and almost rebuild the structure of your life and how it's going to be like. Yes, loyal hearts, beautiful. So I got that feeling, and it's very beautiful that this card came out. So I see that you are going to be the one that maybe is gonna start freaking out a little bit. Oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting that, and now what am I gonna do? They're the ones that are going to be maybe sitting you down and just calming your nerves and telling you, yeah, this is our new reality, this is what we need to accept, and now it's time for us to actually build our little nest. And yes, it is sooner than what we have expected, but it is really meant to be. And with this loyal heart also, it gives me this feeling of faith. For them, it's just going to be something that have happened, that was fated for them, and yeah, they are going to be willing to make the right steps so that they can welcome this new life into their existence. So let's get some like one more card. One more card, please. Woman. I'm hearing they're gonna fall in love with you all over again, especially with this loyal heart and this woman. I see that they're going to be almost very, very romantic, and it's something that might be surprising for you, especially if they are not going to be the type. They're going to be very romantic, giving you like romantic in a very typical way, in a very straightforward way. They're gonna give you flowers, they're gonna shower you with affection, and I see that it is going to be a beautiful and very much unexpected change that you're gonna see in them. So definitely you're gonna see this emotional side to them, this caring, very affectionate side that maybe they didn't show that much before. But I see that most importantly, there's going to be already a very deep love between the both of you, especially with this loyal heart. Like it's all about the connection of the souls. You are already going to be on the same page when it comes to everything that you want to envision in your life. That's why I have told you that you have already planned how your life is gonna come about, you and your future spouse. But this this news of your pregnancy is just going to be calling you to reassess your plans. I wanted to give you one more card. Yes. So maybe you're gonna feel a call to change your home, or maybe to invest in a new home, to go to a different place. But yeah, they're gonna look at you as their home right now. It's almost like this change in the way that they're gonna perceive you. Yes, you have been their lover, you have been someone that is very close to their heart, but right now there is something that have transformed and something that have changed. Right now you are not just their lover, their wife, or their husband, or the person that they love and care for, but you are also the parent of their kids, the parent of their child, and there is something that is going to be changing in the way that they look at you in general. So that was your future spouse's reaction, and now let's look into the actual pregnancy and how is it going to be like for you. So how is your pregnancy going to be like for you? So how is the pregnancy going to be like? Knight of Wands. I don't know if it's the case, like generally speaking, and I can understand with like hormones and stuff, but like for the 3 pies, I got a very big change when it comes to the sexual energy. You're gonna be very, very excitable, and I got that for all 3 piles. So definitely sexuality is going to be changing big time for all the piles, like in this particular reading. 6 of Wands. Ooh. Page of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have the Strength card. So what I see in here is that you're gonna take this pregnancy very seriously, you and your future spouse. And I have heard already, before getting those cards, I have heard that your future spouse is going to be a professional advice giver. They're gonna look read every blog, read like all the books that they can read, consult professionals, consult their friends, maybe if they have already had kids before, consult their parents. They're always gonna have like some kind of information that they would want to share, but it's something that both of you really are going to be doing. You're gonna be reading lots of books about parenting in general, and also about how the pregnancy is going to be like. It's almost like even before getting to a stage in your pregnancy, your future spouse are gonna know everything about it, and even talk to maybe their like your family doctor, or talk to a nutritionist, so that they can know what they can do. If there's anything that you would need, they're already gonna know a little bit about it. So it is funny, and also very very heartwarming feeling that I'm getting out of those cards. And I see that even if you're gonna feel like you are annoyed sometimes with all the advice and all the information that they're gonna be giving you, like even if you're not gonna show it, you're gonna smile, you have a little smile on your face, and yeah, oh, beautiful. So you're gonna know that it comes from a place of care and a place of love. And even if sometimes you're gonna tell them, yeah, you are like taking it to a whole new level, like you need to chill a little bit, but at the same time, it's something that you're gonna love. Like even if you're not gonna express it, it's something that you're gonna love to see how involved and how active your future spouse actually is going to be when it comes to you being pregnant. Okay, so with this force, and you can see there is the spotlight in both those cards, so I see that you are definitely going to be in the spotlight. I'm hearing like for some of you, you might even have some kind of following on the internet, or you might share certain things that are related to your pregnancy. But I see that lots of people would want to inquire about like any kind of news, like how are you feeling today, how are things going. But you're gonna enjoy this a little bit of maybe like this is what I'm hearing, like this attention that you're gonna be showered with. It's going to be positive. It's not going to be a negative attention that you're gonna get. And also with this Eight of Pentacles, you are going to be taking again this pregnancy very seriously. You're gonna eat lots of plant-based foods and be very careful with everything that you're eating. Maybe going to nature, having like meditating. This is something that is going to be part of your schedule, I'm hearing. Also physical exercise, and because there is already a baby that is right beside you, I'm gonna like you're gonna already like start reading like certain books that are related to pregnancy in general. What is like the right diet, or maybe what are the right foods that you need to give to your child, or maybe what kind of diet they should be on. And this is really you're gonna be very much active during your pregnancy. So let's get some additional cards. So I'm hearing like for some of you, especially those of you who already have maybe some back problems, or that you know already, like for people that know already that like you might only be pregnant, or maybe already have your child through a C-section. It is gonna happen for like those specific people that I'm hearing this information for. If you feel like it's not your message, then it's not yours. But I'm hearing like for most importantly for people that already have back problems, and they already know that pregnancy or conceiving is only possible through C-section. I see that it is going to be very successful. Everything is going to be just fine. Do not even think about worrying about it. So everything is going to be fine. But for some of you that already have a very strong back, or maybe I'm hearing certain things that are related to your back. And for some of you, even if it's something that you are not going to be experiencing right away, or is something that is going to be in the future, please take care of your back. If you are sitting in a certain way, or if you are maybe even when you are in your bed and you are not really supporting your back in the right way that it should be supported, then it's time for you to think about it and have maybe do some exercises that are going to be making your back stronger. So be very much be aware of your posture. Even now, like when you are watching this reading, like how are you sitting? Like be very careful, because your back is when it gets sensitive and when it gets weak, then it's going to be difficult for you to reverse it and to make it stronger in the future. So include also, if you are exercising, include some exercises that are related to making your back stronger. So let's get some more cards. One more card, please. One more card. What is happening? No, not from here. Okay. Okay. So it says in here, accomplishment of actions, actions, decisiveness, re-establishments of order. This is what we have been talking about since the beginning. Justice, good usage of strength and power, and also strong involvement or maybe devotion towards your tasks. So very, very strongly you are going to be on point when it comes to your schedule, to how you are planning your life, and I see that it is going to be improving your life in a bit, like big time, even after your pregnancy. Those improvements that you're going to implement during the time when you're going to be pregnant are going to be like with you throughout the way, even afterwards. Family. So it says in here soulmates and family life. And what I can see in here, it's definitely a wish fulfillment for you. It's something that you have always wished for, actually, to have a family with someone that you can call as your soulmate. I see a very deep and beautiful connection that you're gonna have with your future spouse, and you're gonna feel like this is really what I have been waiting for, is actually to have this beautiful family with someone that I actually feel a deep connection with and actually care for, and I know that I'm cared for as well by my future spouse. So even if it's something that you maybe at first you would want to keep, or maybe to you might have wished for it to come as at the right time, but you're gonna feel like even if it was unexpected, you're gonna feel afterwards, especially during your pregnancy, as in the middle, you're gonna feel like this is exactly the right time when I needed actually to be pregnant. I feel so joyful, I feel so loved and lovable. I just it was a good thing that have actually happened afterwards. So one more card. How is your pregnancy going to be? Change, and this is looks like a graduation. It's an accomplishment, and in here with this Six of Wands is really a victory card. It's someone that is very much cherished with everyone that is around them. And with this change, I see that lots of happy times, lots of beautiful times are going to be welcomed with this pregnancy. Yes, it is going to be positive, even if you're going to be a little bit fearful at the beginning, especially if it's going to be coming out of the blue, nothing that you were maybe planning for like beforehand. But it is a very positive and beautiful change that is going to be almost changing your life in general, not only when it comes to like the period when you're gonna be pregnant. So lastly, I wanted to give you one more card. Is there anything else that you might want to know or might need to know when it comes to your pregnancy? And I wanted also to let you know that I'm gonna be sharing like pick cards in the future, like that are related to love and romance. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button if you would want to know when I'm gonna be sharing the next readings. And your last card is Moon Energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. Yes. If you're feeling confused, the fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. So yeah, this news is gonna put you out of like balance a little bit, and you're not gonna know or maybe have any idea of what you should do, or like what kind of action you would need to take afterwards. But this pregnancy and this experience in general is gonna be teaching you how to actually just surrender to the natural events that happen in our lives. And even if it's not something that we would want or at the beginning, or something that we expect, it can be beautiful, it can be very positive, and you're gonna enjoy it, especially when you're gonna be allowing yourself just to surrender to these new circumstances that you're gonna be in. So this is what I see for you, my dear option number 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.